Is it Splinter Twin, the third one on the list? Azorius, Morbin, Splinter Twin, and Lessons. Alright. Splinter Twin it is. Well, I'm gonna play all four. Alright, so we're doing best of 5, meaning no sideboards. Modern. 25-minute clock. How did they know I wanted Splinter Twin? It's kind of spooky. Made the last deck. Yeah, my keyboard needs a. I did rub it with alcohol very recently, so it's probably cleaner than it looks. But all right. So we played two, like kind of a top 8 of a Pro Tour. We played 2 pre-boarded games, and then 3 games after side. Well, starting game 3. And I want the die roll. I don't know what he's playing either. Alright, I guess I'll keep. Hand doesn't do much, but let's see. Let's see what people showed up with. Top tier decks. Last year I don't remember what people played. I just remember the only guy who beat me was playing like Infect. He won kind of a crazy match. Oh, Blu-ray. It could be Affinity. It is Affinity. Good thing I added that second meltdown. Alright, you got a tiny bit of value. Spellslinger is a good draw. If he has manufacturing weapon. They also play Ravager now. That's gonna be a problem. Unchecked. Opal. He had like an insane hand. I don't know which card he drew, but he had the nuts. I'm in trouble. I need a lot of help. If I shock here, he's probably gonna try and just make tokens. I guess I'm just gonna kill the Thopter, right? And hope he just doesn't have a land. Or a 0-mana artifact. That Saga's just gonna solo me. It's for French only? No, anyone can play, but I'm assuming most people are French just because the tournament is in France and it's a French organizer, but I'm not sure you can still qualify. I think they have maybe like last chance qualifier. It's like a big modern weekend. Basically, if you really like playing modern, you should maybe look into it. Alright. I mean, I'm going to counter it. He's probably going to have like a cheap artifact because he would have not risked it, I think, if he didn't. So he gets to make a lot of tokens. Feels like I kind of need to draw the combo really quick. Okay. Not a bad start, I guess. So Nicola GM in chat is one of the organizers and kind of the main organizer. It's kind of like his project. I don't know what the details from this year, but I think last year he even put up some of his own cards up for prizes and stuff. Just Skateboard. Value skateboard. Oh, I should have countered that. Oops. Well, I was kind of cooked either way. Okay, he had another one. His run was really good. All right, so we run it back. No sideboard for the first two games. All right, this hand seems a little better. Ragavan or Tami on the one. He kept 7 again. Probably Ragavan, right? Sometimes they have slightly slow starts. And maybe he makes a bunch of like 1/1 flyers. He still can block a Ragavan. What's in my sideboard? 2 meltdowns, maybe a power class. Maybe one Tong. Oh no. Again, the nuts. Okay. Turn on Ravager. I guess that's one way of blocking Ragavan. So good attack was Ragavan. Then he's probably going to use Welding Jar. Is my Ragavan going to do better than trading for Welding Jar? Unclear. Probably not. Damn, I drew my one basic mountain too. Well, I kind of knew it when I kept it. If he has Saga, I'm probably cooked. I guess I'm just gonna hope he doesn't have Saga. I can like maybe Spell Pierce or Weapons Manufacturing, something like that. I guess he's only one of Kappa Cannoneer. Yeah, I kind of misplayed. I don't know. I'm in a rough spot. It's enough for Kappa Cannoneer. What else could he have? He doesn't have weapons manufacturing. I don't know. This is obviously like bad. I was kind of really banking on that Ragavan to at least hit for one turn. It's really not easy for them to block Ragavan, or at least if it's an Emery. I don't feel too bad about it. Alright. Pretty good hand. I've tried to attack. Yeah, probably. In hindsight, I should have. I think I'll literally have like one mountain in this list too. Let me close up. Not DB yellowhat. No. Where is like. What is like 17 windows? Alright, it's here. I'm done. Some other screen. You know, like you have like one basic mountain that doesn't have for blue in the whole deck. Like a bad attack when you're so far ahead. No, maybe not. 5 damage is a lot. Pulling up the artifacts that are going to do that much for me, does it? I think I'm just dead.
Merci Gab pour le soutien à la CDF folded hand.
Win, de rien, ça me fait plaisir. Pas grand chose en plus. I can't combo next turn. Can hope he doesn't have artifacts, I guess. I can combo post combat. But that's not gonna save me from the ward 4. Only save me from the ward 4 if he also doesn't have an artifact next turn. I need to draw. Oh, I know. Yes, sink. Surely Ragman can hit something relevant. I mean, I guess I'm not. He doesn't have an artifact. Not Mox Opal. So if I go down to 5, he has 2 lethal attackers. And I guess he can just stack everything on Ravager. I mean, on Kappa. I guess he still needs to make it unblockable. The Ravager alone is not lethal. So I need to... Okay, I'll do this. It's not a sink or rebuke. Telling him to scoop so we play like one more game this match. But obviously he's up 2-0. Alright, well I want meltdowns. I wonder if I can get rid of the combo. I do have 4 flames, 2 meltdowns. Combo seems kind of rough. Could even do Charma or Magus. What did I ask him? I told him to scoop because we're playing best of 5. So this way we don't have to remake a match for nothing. Charma's like 4 mana basically to kill a Saga, but might be good. Mew is not the greatest, but it enables flame. Saga, have meltdown. This looks kind of good. Rally goes vacuum. I don't know how many Emeries they play these days. Trauma seems ambitious, yeah. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let me play first. I have Sync, Lorien, Sync, Meltdown, Counterspell. Alright, I guess I'll keep because I have Meltdown. He's mulliganing, finally. It's gonna be tough to like win 3 in a row. And this is a good start. A bit of painful mana though. I'm gonna start the game at 12. Matic, thanks for the 39 months. Welcome back. Let's get team events. Hope that Meltdown does something. Surely Meltdown's a good card against Affinity. Ravager. It's fine. Explosives is fine. I just discharge the Ravager. I need to save that Meltdown for Urza Saga. I don't have Dresdowns in my list. I really need to like Wizards, Flame of Aether Engine to get going. Haven't come close so far. No, that's still fine. I'm gonna need these lands eventually. For Flame. Wanshi Tongue would be nice here. Wanshi Tongue would have been nice against Saga. Double Saga again. The one time I don't play Dresdown in my blue-red decks. And then shows up with all the Sagas. I don't think I die though. I'm gonna take a lot of damage. I'm gonna get to melt down his board. Then he's gonna have like one Saga activation left. No more skateboard, hopefully. All right, half slants too. Nice. That is a lot of damage. 9 damage. 11 if he has an artifact. I don't think they play Galvanic Blast. With skateboard gone, I won't have to worry about these creatures too much anymore. Still need to find something for that last token. My rebuke just to tap me out, but I'm not sure that does a ton for him. Did I play only John yesterday for a strike? No, we tried a bunch of things. I tried my own version of Food Chains was Riddler. Riddler and Ephemerates we had. It was pretty good, but the combo was kind of tedious, so I gave up after a run. What else? I didn't try Affinity, but that might have been fun. Apparently Doomwake has his best run. I did one more run with Junt, and I did... Oh, we tried Abzan Amelia. Just Amelia combo like the old Pioneer deck, and I got 4 wins. Basically, it came from like wanting to play Soul Warden plus Amelia against the Food Chain combo deck. Should I draw 2 now and get it rebuked? That'd be a little sad, but I am a little low too. I really can't afford to get that flip. Plus, I could draw a wizard, and then yeah, that worked out. So if I kill Construct plus Thing plus draw 2, he could have Rebuke. Should do it in his upkeep probably. It's bad if he has double Rebuke, but if he has double Rebuke, he's tapped out. The 1 mana could be the difference for casting a Kappa Cannoneer. Could also go after both artifacts, I guess. I guess if I do it on my turn, it flips. flips to me, which I don't really want to flip right away. Or maybe I do. Oh, dispute. Oh no. Think about disputes. Swan Song. Alright, I can live with Swan Song, I guess. Yes, 2 cards left. 3 mana. 1 short of Kappa. I don't want to chump now. Does it make sense to chump now? Not a coward stream. Oh man, he did play blast? I wasn't trying. Alright, I got. Well, that was quick. Damn. Ran pretty awful. Not the greatest matchup though. Not the greatest matchup. Man, I wonder how many Galvanic Blasts he had in his list. Alright, I won the Dyro. I think I won the Dyro last time. Unbeatable hands. What? Oh, because weird angle cams and. Sorry, wow. Yeah, I'm a professional Magic player, not content creator. Alright, do I need blue green or a white green? Probably white green. Double white, double blue. Another affinity deck? Is everyone showing up as affinity? You think they just analyzed my win rate in the past like year of playing modern and figured affinity was my weak spot? Pithing Needle. What are you gonna Pithing Needle? Some fetch lands? To Fairy Time Raveler. I guess that makes sense against turn on Halfling. I don't have the. It'd been fun if I had the Collector Roof main deck. I think I'm just gonna get a wall. Wall of Blossoms, Kenai Creator. Wait a turn. Oh, I don't want to have wait a turn. Greatest draw. Here comes the cap. Really pretty Art of Auto War. I think these are new too. Yeah. I'm at 15. Man, my wall can't even attack. Green is good for Witness. Only have one. I have more blue. Double white already. Could need triple white somehow? I don't think so. Is that competitive? Honestly, it holds its own in modern. Every time I play it, well, I don't mind every time, but I think I might have a winning record. It was Arcades lifetime. Wow. Easy game, I guess. Just every affinity player has perfect draws every game. Oh, nice hand in the matchup. Hopefully it's not too slow. I guess in hindsight, I should have just like saved my Green Sun Venus for Knight of Autumn, maybe. I'm looking for white cards. Riddler. And a Wool of Blossoms, not being Wool of Omens. Do I have time for a Riddler? I mean, how bad can a Riddler be? I'm open and mulliganed once. Hopefully they don't have a crazy draw. Probably have to Solitude with Soul Herder here. There's a turn one. Crypt. Mox. There's a Rebuke. Ripping the Rebuke. Does get basic forest. You might use Rebuke if they have nothing better to do. Could be a bluff too, I guess. I guess no one's gonna bluff when you have Pinnacle Emissary in your deck. Be really ambitious. Robots. Man, these draws. These draws. My hand's good though. So either way, he has mana for Rebuke. Do I have time to set up stuff? Doesn't feel like I have that much time. Could almost pitch the Knight of Autumn. Soul Herder might just be better. I think he has very little action left. Guess he has very little action left. Get rid of the Saga. I think I'm going to preserve my life total. I think Saga's more scary than the robots. This cast too. Have blockers. Krang's just too good. I mean, Krang's pretty good in this matchup. Not very good at stopping them from making a bunch of artifacts. But yeah, good tub deck. And I didn't draw lands. How big is it? A 12-4? But yeah, I'll let him on tap. If he has a rebuke, I'm like cooked anyways. I guess it's free. It's free for the Affinity players today. Have some sideboard stuff. Funny thing is, not even sure Collector Oof would have really liked that grade game one. I know, I added the 2 energy cards at the last second too. Thank God. Yeah, it is best of 5, yeah. Well, I don't think I'm dead on board. Look at that combo. Riddler, Wall of Omens, draw 2. Big deal. Close. Close to locking my opponent out. It is best of 5, yeah. Which is kind of bad for me. But I think the sideboard games are better than me. We get to play like, instead of playing 50 to 2/3, like half to 2/3 of the game sideboarded, we only play like between 1/3 and 60%. Maybe that's why they're playing Affinity. I wonder if they went that deep. Does make Affinity a better deck in best of 5. Blow up my 2 walls. Maybe they'll stack the wrong explosives. Yeah, open and popped off for sure. I had this game, I don't know. Probably don't have one. More ephemerates. I mean, drawing a white card. Oh no, never mind. F crypt too. Alright, I scoop. Alright, just doing like the last one, telling them to scoop. Might even want high noon. Alright, I think I'm just gonna cut the halflings. Then prismatic endings. Pretty bad. Curator can go. Maybe I keep one halfling for the zenith. Halfling does let me turn to oof more often. Maybe I kill Polar Wars of two players so I'm not playing Affinity. Okay. Elishnorn. Good enough to keep the one. Ultraman Arcades. I think ending can be okay in small numbers too, but I'm not sure what I want. Consign does counter the crank trigger ability. Alright, let's try this. Def? Non, Def c'est bien. Def tour 2 avec Halfling ou avec Dryad, c'est fort quand même. Alright, I haven't won a game yet today against the Affinity players. Okay, I have Tune. Seiju, Tef, Wall. I can get Collector Roof. I could get a Dryads. Can't cast turn 2 Tef. But I can cast turn 2 Wall Ephemerate plus Tef. That's not bad. So I'm gonna get white green. The band modern plays. Turn 1 green Sun Zenith for Dryad used to be way too strong for modern. Turn on Emery. Didn't bounce it. But then it dies. He actually didn't mail. Oh, he mailed Kappa. Free. If he didn't have the Midnight, I could just the fairy to bounce Emery. He would have to have a land and 2 zeros to cast Kappa next turn. I mean, I just don't have much of a choice, I think. Only choice is basic island or dual lands. I guess I'll save the 1 life. I think I'm just gonna play the Ephemerate now. I could draw Solitude. If he had more zeros, would he play EE? Depending on his hand, you could stand back Mox Opal. Could have more E's. I'm not sure which one he would play. Could get Collector Roof maybe next turn, but right now it doesn't really do that much. Pretty good. I'd have Rebuke. We cast that card this turn. I'm just gonna say go and not even pathing Emery on my opponent's turn doesn't make a ton of sense. think I can deal with a Kappa Cannoneer with that path in hand. Also, I just literally just draw around this guys too. If I really want to, I can path a Memnite. If he plays like an artifact here, and that'd be the worst play. Because if you had another 0, you could have played Kappa last turn. I'm just gonna let him have it. Pretty tempting, just Arcades and upturn Philia. Might have another Kappa. And I do want to exile the Kappa, but that's my whole turn. Is Arcades plus Philia good enough? If he has another Kappa, I take, let's say, conservative Kappa, I take 6. I go down to 9. Now I have 2 Kappas I need to deal with. I can path the one that's untapped. Philia gets to attack. I blank my wall, that's 2 cards. I guess I'll just... Gonna get cranked. Yeah. Only 3 cards LAs this time. You still have to Fairy Rav Disguise. Could set that up. Could just bounce the Crank. Chump it. I guess I can just chump it. Maybe bounce the Emery, maybe bounce the Saga. Wool plus Arcades. It does have Rebuke Meow. I could go Tef. Tef Arcades. I mean, Wall's probably going to be good either way. I guess I'll keep it. Question is, what do I bounce? Saga, Emery, good plus. Kind of playing towards a Rav Disguise. Kind of bounce Emery. That Teferi is pretty vulnerable. Big bluff. Yeah, I think he tried to cast it too. Emery Krang. Good trade. Another Krang. I don't know. I think he would attack either way. He has Emery in hand. Even if he doesn't have another Krang. Okay. Let's see. 8 mana. I have Knight of Autumn in my deck. I have Witness. I didn't board it out. Sorry. Could start by casting Wall. Can Knight of Autumn the Saga. Could get back Ephemerate. Get Witness. Ephemerate, Witness. Get back another Ephemerate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ephemerate, Witness. Get back Ephemerate. Solitude, Ephemerate. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has like gigantic tokens I need to deal with too. Could solitude them. So do I need to cast that wall? 4, 5, 6. It's like Philia or Wall. Which one's better? Am I in danger of like dying to anything? I mean, Wall is tempting, but I don't know if I need it. Alright, let's fetch. Do I need more white mana? Let's forest. Triple white, probably good enough. Got 5 minutes left. Oh my god. I didn't even double check that he didn't have a crypt in play. Well, that would have been something. That would have been like truly unreal. Free flying blockers. So I can get an attack in. I think I'm gonna go for Philia over Wall. I guess Philia's gonna struggle to attack, right? Most likely. I guess I should have played the Wall earlier. It's gonna do that. I need to like play a little faster. Oh, it'd be awkward. Get the Saga. Is that better than Solitude, Pinnacle plus. That game 1? No, it's game 3. But we're playing best of 5. But I mean, if I time out 3 games in 25 minutes, I should still like lose. It's fine. Alright, let's hope I don't die to anything weird from the Saga. I'm gonna close the chat so I don't get too distracted. Skateboard. Maybe tab the Wall. This might be dead to like a plating. People play plating. Could have Ravager. Kind of dead to a Ravager. Not doing great against a Shadow Spear either. One of his cards probably Emery. Might have messed up. He could have done like Emery, Haste Emery, bring back Krang maybe. Could have maybe been better. Oh, he's sending in the Memnites? Seems loose. Why would he ever send in the Memnites there? I have two Ephemeris coming up. That's nice. Another Saga. It's not a problem. So I probably want to start by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's the cards? It would be nice. Bro, what the hell? I would love to play the card without paying its mana cost. Where is it though? Okay. Yeah, I might time out. It's also pretty low on time. Should have done more time, I guess. I didn't think about it. Kind of silly if that's what it comes down to. What should I get back? Maybe Tef. Tef's good against Rebuke. Tef's good against Token. I'm not tapped white mana here, probably. So I'm gonna bounce the token. Can march the Saga. Attack for a bunch. What does he have? He didn't replay Emery. Maybe he just messed up. Oh, Sync. Right. But he has no creatures for his drum. This is probably fine. Yeah, these Memnite attacks might come back to bite him. Hey, that Solitude attack's gonna come back to bite me. Let's see. Let's march the Saga. And then just play Collector, who's pretty good against the skateboard too. This way he can't haste Emery, bring back Krang. The whole Ephemerate Witness thing though. Crypts. Okay. Echelon kind of nice against Krang. Let's see. They're probably good if you just scooped out one, so it's not awkward because of time and stuff, but I don't know if that's reasonable to ask. I might be able to kill him on time. Oh yeah, right, you can't even sag the crypt. Let's get back March, and maybe let's just get back a wall. Alright, that's nice. Alright. Right, I win. We go to sideboard. So what did we do? I did Wrath, I did the 2, this, that. Sign probably gets a little worse on the draw. I trim in Arcades. Fairy was good, was halfling. I trim a Wool of Blossom, but maybe I should trim one. Maybe Philia's bad, it's just like not the easiest to attack. I think I did cut all the endings last time, but I might keep some this time. Veil could be good. Honestly, the way these games plays out, Veil might just be good. Elish, yeah, Elish is good. It's expensive though, but Elish is good in this deck in general in the format. It's all slow against to have room for more endings. Endings also white card for. I'm probably never gonna green sun for Wall of Blossoms. Soul Harder also slow. At least it's a white card. Alright, let's try this. I mean, fine hand, but wall into Riddler Ephemerates. Snapcat 7. What am I hoping for? A halfling draw, a Rav Disguise in my opening hand, a Solitude in my opening hand. Even the mana could get awkward. Plus, I do have 2 Riddlers in my deck. Arcadie's kind of a brick. Guess I'll maul. Kind of sad to have to maul that hand, but. He's that hand can cast Rav Disguise and slow him down. Just get rid of like Dryad Arbor, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Might regret not keeping that first hand. Might not matter either way. Means this hand, he could be all in on like a Mox Opal. Something like that. Seven. So if I get 2, he's down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's also Krang. Alright, which lane do I want to fetch? Probably gonna get white green and then get a Surveil. Also, who do I get? The Memnites? Or the drones? Maybe just the drones, because I can block the Memnites. Well, looks like my last hand might have been better. If my top card was Solitudes, my last draw would have been pretty amazing with top card Solitudes. I gave myself a chance to mulligan into a Rav Disguise or something like that. And the Rav Disguise might have been too slow. Alright, no Kappa Cannoneer. Like that. Can't really play Emery this turn. And hopefully I have Prismatic Ending for it. Bubble? Spells you control can't be countered this turn. It's pretty obnoxious. Probably just Prismatic End that bubble. Could do both, I guess. Draw a card if Phenomena has cast a blue. Give me a sec, sorry. Alright, sorry. Okay. So what? How badly do I want to get rid of a 1/1? Spells you control this turn. Spells you control can't be countered this turn. So it would work against Bubble. And then I can get rid of the Bubble and he's down to 4 artifacts, but then I don't get to like... Let me double check it works. Whenever a player casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter that spell. Spells you control can't be countered this turn. Alright, I guess I'm going to be aggressive with my cards. My current score, I'm down 2-1. This is game 4. I finally won a game. Pretty questionable play, but does feel like he has one of his big payoffs in hand. I was gonna say, am I not gassing it? Maybe there's some weird interaction. Memnite. I don't know. I guess I'll just go for the flyer. Oh, I drew blue-white land. Okay. Alright, now I just need to draw Soul Herder. Easy. This guy's... Try to have 2 artifacts. Pretty good. Rebuke. Okay. So any land he can cast Kappa, any 0 he can cast Kappa. He also still has like Emissary and Exile, so I need some help. Could have had Veil for or Rav Disguise. Where? Okay. I mean, a Kappa alone's not even really erasing Solitude here. I think I want white green untapped. Finally. Finally some run goods. Catching old break. That's so lost. That was something. Might sell die to Kappa. If he has a 0, I take 8. Means I can't even blank Solitude. Oh, I guess he was thinking if he just keeps the artifact to make it unlockable next turn. I was like, what are you even thinking about? That makes sense though. Alright, I'm at 8. I mean, can I beat an artifact? Yeah, maybe. How do I get rid of a Kappa cannon here? Not sure. Lands. Lands plus ephemerate plus solitude, but I'm gonna lose my solitude. Plus 1 artifact is 2 damage. Might not even save me, honestly. And too bad I didn't draw a land. I thought I already drew pretty well, but if I had redrawn a land, I could have just got rid of Kappa. Ward 4. He has welding jar, explosives. Okay, get rid of that. Draw 1 card. Yeah. I think I just blame the Solitude and kill Pinnacle. Hope he breaks for a turn or 2. I guess I can kill my own creature, worst case. So just I have to play the halfling, right? I don't have to, but it's probably safer if I do. Maybe I didn't have to attack here. Yeah, attack was really silly. Yeah, attack was kind of silly, because if he doesn't draw an artifact, he can block with Riddler and then ephemerate the Riddler. Oh, I guess this is not so bad. Oh, now I don't even have to, like... Well, I still want to do it, right? Might have drawn, like, Sync, I guess? Yeah, attacking with Riddler was probably a little loose. What did you draw? Or is a Saga would be bad, Emery would be bad. Not Sync, not Rebuke, not Krang. Maybe Sync? This thing doesn't make a ton of sense, right? And, oh wait, I have the Solitude to block. I said I might not even attack. Maybe he just drew like Shivan Wraith. What could it be? Like even the land you would maybe play it because of Krang. I'm gonna know it's something really bad. I would just play my land if I drew like a Spire Bluff Canal last turn. Cast Uncountable Elish Norn. Alright, taking it to game 5. Yeah, he did just Spire Bluff Canal that one turn. Yeah, I would have just played it. Didn't matter, but could have. Especially with Krang in the deck. Could march something to draw two. Is that loose? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Mac Gabs? Damn, what a screen name. Mac Gabs. I guess I misstepped my mana. I'm at 10. I'm gonna gain 3 more. Alright, well, the mulligan worked out. Mulligan worked out. No mercy. Well, I've shown a lot of mercy already today, but... Alright, last one. Oh, I should have scooped. Oops. Alright. Walls out. Philia out. One Arcades out. Couple endings out. Curator out. And I think Tef. I think this is what I did. That looks good. Alright, what do we have? Slow as hell hands. But at least have some interaction for a Saga draw. Kept 7. Then Snapkeep. I do have a Surveillance. I can draw Solitudes. Too slow? I mean... I do have 2 Riddlers. Even Rev, I mean, everything's too slow besides Ephemerate Solitude, basically. Because even like turn 2 Rev Disguise could be too slow. This hand does seem really slow. And I don't have double white. I don't have Rev Disguise. Arcades always feels like kind of a brick. Kind of want to roll a die to see if I should keep or not. Could draw Halfling, Solitude. I have a lot of good draws. 4 Solitudes, 3 Halflings, 4 Green Sun Zenith. It's like a quarter, no, a fifth of my deck. Turn to Oof might be okay. One Prismatic Ending could be okay. Kind of want to keep. It's not like I beat his perfect draws, but I guess it really doesn't do much. And I have 2 basics in the opening hand. All right, I'll mull, I guess. I mean, this hand's like not much better. Can do turn to Oof, I guess. Not sure that's ever good enough, but it might be. Keep. Maybe just get rid of the archive. On all my untapped lands. All right. Double Emery draw, pretty good. This is not exactly what I was looking for, but the Oof draw might beat him. if he doesn't have rebuke. Not sacking the bubble when you have Emery? What? Hmm. Can he cast Kappa this turn, I guess? Kind of confused as to why not sack. Maybe he just forgot. Alright, that's a lot of looks at a rebuke. Yeah, I guess he just brain fogged the bubble, right? Yeah, Ginger. Thanks for the raid, bud. We have a bit of a special stream today. Alright, no rebuke to worry about. Feels like you should maybe bubble yourself there. I guess rebuke when I have half flank might not even be good. It's most of my plays. Especially if he sees a Tef on top. Alright. All in. Pretty good game for turn 2. Ah, good call. Backing the bubble in response. I mean, he did see the oof already. Could be caught asleep at the wheel. Alright, kind of my entire game riding on that oof living. He's a little ways away from Krang. I guess he can just put the bubbles into play. Looking kind of okay. Elishnorn in a couple turns and then Ephemerate as soon as I draw something that does something. No attacks. Wow, it's a draw. That's also a draw. Probably just want to keep it all, right? I think I can attack with the oof, right? Ice Krang's not even that good. He's stuck with a bunch of cards in hands. We know there's no Kappa. I'm gonna spew my cards. Better than nothing. Just a big dummy. Worse than pot money. Oh, I guess that Alishtarn subbed the come into play anyways. XDD is gonna win a lot of life, but should be okay. Oh. Feel bad. Feel bad. Maybe I should save it for like Saga or something. I don't know. Yeah, I really didn't need that. Might not even be like, great to play it. Feels like I'm kind of trying to lose the game, honestly. I guess he's like pretty low on life. Let's get that on board. Alright. Well, I was down 0-2. I was down 2-0. The Wrath of the Skies didn't even really ever matter. It was just Ephemerate Solitude. Alright, does that hand do anything? Because I build my deck so well. Sure doesn't. Mox Mennonite Think. I can turn on Rebuke. That's a bit better. Well, hopefully he doesn't have interaction. I think I'm just going to bottom island. Just YOLO. What else am I going to do? Yeah, I'm just going to play my artifacts. In case he has like a discard spell. We don't know what we're playing. We're just playing closed deck list kind of in the dark. Obviously kind of cold to any interaction, but I don't expect it to be too... Is it Infect again? Is he running it back with Infect? Looks like it. I think maybe last year when we played, it was maybe already like us playing some artifact deck and he was playing Infect. I can't remember now. I didn't have the skateboards. Kind of like the boots though. Kind of like the Ward one. This deck with Emery's and stuff and Tamio. Oh, I was on E-Tron. Yeah, I remember something about chalices and stuff. And it feels like I have to make tokens now. Just make tokens and hope I don't die out of nowhere. Feels really bad to counter a Stinger if he has... Yeah, he just has another one too. Yeah, I was playing Tron. Okay, I remember the artifacts being involved, but I guess it was like chalices and stuff. Might get punished here for keeping Monitor over Islands. Let's see. I just make the token, and if I die, I die. I do have Tamio boots. Let's see. I'm gonna get an artifact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tamio boots 6 and 2. Yeah, that's probably better. Got Mox Amber too. Could get a spell bomb. Let's see. 1 for Tamio, 1 to equip. Attack was both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even gives me like rebuke me up. And it flips to Neo. Oh, it's super nice. I've gotten drum, make a construct, cast monitor. Yeah, I didn't consider that line. It's, I mean, this is like insane, right? Tamio passive against infect creatures too. I think they didn't make the skateboard tap or untap. I guess untap is a little silly, just free spell. Yeah, no, they would never do that. Just the nuts. Or portable hole's pretty nice against infect too. I think last year he had a bunch of Force of Vigors in the sideboard. I might actually be favored this time. The one who might be favored in game 1. I guess I could have equipped. I don't need to be able to sack a clue. It's probably greedy. Was on top, could you make another construct of Saga? No, the Saga would already be gone. And also you really have to have like 2 extra mana, but Rancor. And he can pay for Rebuke. Means no Penal Haven though. 3-1, 2-1. Oh, but then he can't pump it anymore with Penal Haven. I guess that's fine. Yeah, no, of course it'd be silly to have a 1-mana artifact that untaps. Basically a 0. That would be so good. Alright. I'm gonna slow them down a bit. Hopefully slow them down a bit. Dude, instantly the guy, the right wing guy won like in my city. I mean, I knew it was like unlikely, but it was bad. It was like 76%. The guy from the left got 16, whereas I think like the last election it was closer to like 60-40 or 55-45. Must be doing really great things, I guess. Oh yeah, right. There's also Hierarch. I'm around Paris. I am. Oh, it's all right wing for some reason around me. Yeah, the Rancor. I mean, I live in a like fairly nice suburb. Like people are pretty well off and older, so I can get back Rebuke. I can keep plussing. Getting back Rebuke doesn't sound that great. I guess I should sack the token first. Oh yeah, I should have attacked first, actually. Otter Tamio. It's a good thing I didn't attack first. Good play by me. I guess I'm just gonna plus. Alright. That side. Because I have a casino, yeah. Wait, town, did you just buy an apartment in Paris? You keep talking about your town. Are you talking about your arrondissement or the Glimmer Voids? Portable hold, bubble. I don't know, looks pretty good. Turn to Kappa, most likely. If not, it probably means I drew an Emery or to me or something. Saga. Play a bubble. I'd just in case have a second artifact. Can hold on to Mox Amber, right? Oh, 5-minute walk. Oh, I thought you were in Paris. Okay. 50% cheaper to buy. Nice. Another portable hole. Of course, we're playing 2 pre-board games. It's best of 5, like at the Pro Tour. 2 pre-boards. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm 1 short. 1, 2, 3. Maybe Saga first better in this matchup, honestly. Means I get the Saga search trigger turn earlier. Kappa Cannoneer. Just don't build my deck around Kappa Cannoneer enough. It's worse than I thought. Bro, did you not sides? This is awkward. The one time I play against Infector, You don't know about this keep, really? I mean, even Might's not that bad. We saw Ranker. I'm gonna draw Mox Opal, that's why I kept. Or a Legend. Or, worst possible. Literally worst draw in my deck, I think. Like, Island, Plains would have been better. Might be the single worst card in my deck. Even Mox Amber's probably better. You know why I kept? Because I thought we were playing Alchemy and my Haywire Mike was a 1-2 that gains free life. My O2 and I'm 1-0. Mediocre hands, yeah. Yeah, I guess I could have bulbs. I saw Saga, some cheap artifacts. Feels like every draw in my deck is good too. Yeah. No, you're right, no portable hole. Yeah, maybe that's loose keep. I don't know, free artifacts and a Krang. Think's not the worst. Yeah, maybe I can do better, especially game one. Yeah, I should have mobbed. Most likely. Especially against Infect. No attacks. Who do I even go after? Hard, probably. Do have one Halia in my deck. I'm not sure that Mem Knight's doing much for me. I guess against Infect Hallowed Fountain's probably better than Island or Plains. Didn't cast a Krang. Seems good now. Then my Mox even taps for mana. Not a great keep by me. Let's see. I want to try and flip to me, alright. Alright, hopefully I don't die. He has like two. He has like Might of Volcrosia plus. I mean, I guess if he has Might of Volcrosia, I'm just gonna block Wiz Tamio. If not, I'm just gonna take it. What are you drawing? Anchor. Skateboards. Oh no, I don't have skateboard in my deck. Have the other one. Was skateboard lethal? Oh, maybe I do have skateboard. I don't think so though. Should be fine. Give me like a spell bomb or something. I like my ward one. What can I say? Could get needle for Nexus actually. Seems even nicer. Kind of a wasted mana. We need one next that's just bad when we know there's ranker on top. Kind of spewing. Well, he's blocking? Did not expect block here. Played pretty bad. Oh well. Damn, Crank's kind of insane. Lost every game to Crank. I guess I had an answer to Ranker. I had Glimmer Boy plus Haywire Mites. Forgot about that too. Alright, looks like I'm gonna be up 2-0. I have to beat a bunch of Force of Vigors now. Alright, sideboards. Harbinger could be good, Tef could be good. Force could be good, Gus could be good. So good options. Crypt's only good against Ranker. Lantern can also go. Does Machine look slow? Yeah, I could cut it. It's kind of part of my engine. Could do another needle. Needle seems fine. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do the gust. I think I'm gonna cut Kappa Cannoneer. I don't like Does Machine against Force of Vigor though. Yeah, Halia's just heinous always. I like 9 sources of light for turn 1 Halia. Just gross misbuild. It is nice against Force of Vigor though. I'm gonna try and live the Halia dream. You can't stop me. Harbinger is probably pretty nice, honestly. A lot of free mana spells though. Yeah, I could do the Force too. Stuff. Could cut Savine. Could cut Haywire Mites. I guess I'm not gonna do Force. Maybe I'll trim it does. And only do 2 gusts. I'll just do 1 gust, 2 gust. Keeping 2 mana is just so weird. Alright. Tamiyo Boots Saga was a gust. No portable hold, 4 lands. At least my hand's not awful against Force of Vigor. I think I'm just gonna keep. Combi as picky after sideboards. Just gotta hope I. Kind of the opposite of the first 2 matches I played today. I guess it makes sense because I'm the artifact deck. Game 1. Well, probably ahead game 1. And probably behind post boards. It's a nice draw. It was a very sick draw, and I get to like. If it's just an extra mana, it doesn't really do that much for me. Not right now. Just gonna hard cast a bunch of Force of Vigors. Does Machine. Looks to me, oh. Not sure that's good though. Uh-oh, Force of Vigor? No. Just gonna attack and say go. Custom Force of Vigor is not even that amazing. He can like hard cast it next turn. Could get rid of the elf. Card no one plays in the sideboard of Affinity. I remember what I had Ether. I think it was for the Titan matchup. I think I needed something for the Titan matchup amongst others. Wow, the Ether Gust Shuffle Bug. Just drew it right away. Yeah, I mean the constructs, right? So I agree. The constructs are just going to town. Might be a quick one. No repeat from last year. Could have maybe played Saga to the Glimmer Voids. Alright, I mean, last year he was already like in like a really terrible spot, and then he pulled it off somehow. This one's looking incredibly grim though. Oh. I guess just like unblockable plus a pump spell might. Yeah, I guess he just has a removal spell for my token. Might be enough. Okay. Did I mess up? Could I have like more blockers? Enforce a Vigor doesn't work. Dismember doesn't work. Damn, what a boss. What a freaking boss every time. It looks like completely lost. Damn. Yeah, it's 2-1 still, but dude, I thought he was so dead. Yeah, I mean, he needed like I don't even know. He needed literally it all there. Alright. Well, the free mana spells are probably a little better on the play. Gus was nice, but it doesn't hit everything. It's not the cheapest. I have auto cheap interaction. Yeah, that's sick. Sounds looking nice. Kind of nice, I guess. Yeah, Eternal Memory. So which one would I rather have? If somehow he has Force of Vigor, I think I'd rather have Mox Amber. I could have bottomed does machine to play around Force of Vigor. Oh. Why did I bottom? Oh, a Mox, right. Keep backup Mox. I didn't think about that. It's cast spells, right? Yeah, you can't book lands. Let's see what he does. Just not tag the bubble. This way I can cast a portable hole. Pretty tempting to tag the bubble though. Oh, I could just play Does Machine too. I need to draw untap lands. Just sag the bubble, discard the bubble. I could die. Portable lulls lets me sag the bubble. So mana inefficient. I'm just gonna play Does Machines. Live a little. What could go wrong? Everything. All right. I mean, I'm sure he's just gonna turn to me, but nope. Are we dead now? We could have been dead now. Doesn't look like it though. I think it makes sense for me to stack the bubble. Alright, Plague Singer, Overgrown Tomb. Not the most threatening right now. Still not doing much though. This does bring back lands, but tapped. Have 0 mana protection? I don't think so. Which Rhino? He's thinking a lot. We know what he just drew the last couple turns. Well, we know he drew an Overgrown Tomb. Force of Vigor this game. Oh, he does have Force of Vigor. Not expect that. Exiles Veil of Summer. East. I'm gonna say that to me is on blocking duty, but I'm not sure I'm willing to just. Oh, let's see. Do I actually need that bubble? I don't think so. Hierarchy. Okay. So we don't know what his last card in hand is. I can just like flip to me. I can portable hold a rancor. And plus the Tamio, hope that keeps me alive. And I can play a backup Tamio in case he has like scale up. I mean, if anyone can win the unwinnable games, it's this guy. But I don't know, that one's looking great for me again. He said his computer was like super laggy. Good old Magic Online. Putting the computer to the test. Yeah, his computer is infected. The bias have been reached. C'est la combien? C'est la 4. Et je mets dedans. I think his computer died. Mm. Oh, right. I'm not doing portable hold this turn. Is that Timio is just on Chumblock duty? Hmm. All the stingers. All right. Oh, I need another artifact in play. There. What are we getting rid of? The Ranker or the Hierarch? I think the Ranker, right? I'm slowing down too. Try the Ranker first. And play backup mocks. So I don't die to scale up. I also have like that does machine, I guess, that does something. Not this turn though. Hey Blup. Your friend is in a really precarious spot. It's not looking good. Maybe I could have gusted the Hierarch in combat. I don't think I'll lose too much if I do that. Alright, they bottomed. Another portable hole. I just want to keep dispatch mana up. Makes more sense. Let's see it. Vines. Gonna force a vigor, I guess, in hands. Oh, looks like Tamiya's about to ulti. Third, this is the third one. There's one left. He can put me down to 1 into 9 infects if he taps out. With Tamiya emblem, I probably should have played the Harbinger last turn. That's kind of silly. I was like, oh, I need this Saga and this. And no, like, who cares? Like, so silly. Should just play the Harbinger probably. Do I even want to ultimate? Against 4 infect creatures? You know what? I don't think so. Cowards. Coward dice at its finest. No, I boarded out Kappa. It's not a bad point, but I actually did board out Kappa. I guess I should do that first, see what he's drawing. So we know about Vines of the Vastwood. I don't know if I know about another one. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana, so I can make a token. I guess I should just play now. Oh, I could have played that on tapped. Or did I play this last turn? Is this new and improved affinity? Probably not. Krang does look kind of nasty though. Krang looks like an upgrade to the affinity decks, maybe. Lost to it a bunch today. I don't know, I mean, Does Machines could be good, Krang could be good. I mean, if he has Force of Vigor and a green card and Vines, like Force, Royal Treatment, gets back a Rancor, draws another Rancor. He's actually one short of lethal. He actually can put me to like he can put me to like wait, was I dead if he had just kept roll treatment? Wow. Target creature gains hexproof, create a roll token. Dude, insane. I guess that's supposed to ulti Tamio, because I draw all the moxes and portable holes and I don't even know anymore, but dude, that was nuts. He actually wins the game if he keeps the roll. I don't know why he kept roll over. I guess he doesn't know his top cards. He kept that because, well, can he even draw forest though? Like he can't even draw forest. He probably only has one basic forest. Anyways, can I live? Portable hold both rancor. Can I lose to pump spell? This guy's, dude, he always finds a way. Unreal. Emil Emery. Boom. I mean, I'm gonna figure it out. I'd rather not get help from chat, so I don't know why I have chat open. Can bomb bounce to Mio. Yeah. I guess I have to keep plussing to Mio. He's like Apostle Blessing or something. He maybe wanted to. I guess just mutagenic growth was, or whatever it's called, was lethal. If he just had Rancor plus that, I was supposed to mox one of them. Yeah, I messed up. I'm like rapidly declining here. Finally, Halia can gain some life. I might just have lethal. Yeah, I can just get back a mox. I guess he could have forced a bigger again. Or do I know all his draw steps? All right. No one draw, but I guess I'll keep. Someone let me say Chev, okay. The literal goat. Probably my opponent's last name is Goat in French. Ah, this is a keep. About to find out. Probably Malifaz on the draw was no 1 mana play and sketchy hand, but I think my opponent might be playing some Eldrazi deck because I think he was in chat earlier and he said something about like Harbinger. So might actually be in for a rough time with all the price of freedoms and stuff. Might still lose even with price of freedom. Urza Saga again? I heard my last opponents were not playing Affinity though. Oh, Amulets. Hmm. The Amulet or the Saga? I guess the Saga. Or should I attach them first? I know some opticals, I know, so I'm getting trolled. You'll mean. Damn, I should have mulled to Grand against a mono green deck. Hey, I have a removal spell that kills Titan. That's pretty rare in modern. Maybe I discard this. Or cooked? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Should have mulled to a Grand. Now I know. He gets a freebie. Colossus. I should have kept a shock. I would have won. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. Now I know. Look at these Wanshi Tongs against like Saga and stuff. Broken. Yeah, I mean, I gotta keep in Gran. In Gran we trust. If I don't hit my second land drop, I have a shock in its Neo. Kill him with the clock, yeah. And should have splashed green for Origin of Meta Blending and Tough. Misplays. Any turtle cards that are modern staples? I think Krang might be. I don't know if people play that in Affinity yet or not, but Krang seems pretty solid. Rip. Shock or just gonna discard shock, I guess. Draw on Sire Amulet. I mean, that's a pretty good draw. Pretty solid start. Yeah, I should have kept shock over attachment. It's fine. I get sideboard. Field of Ruin, Damping Sphere, Meltdown, Negate, Consigns. I'm bringing 15 sideboard cards. Oh no, not the Pyroclasm. Can probably bring in 13 sideboard cards if I want to. Maybe not the Spell Snare either. Am I getting turn 2'd? No, he's just doing stuff. Making a token to block Gran. Yeah, I mean, kind of cooked. I don't really want to sack my Gran just for a loot. We know he has Vestige. So Vestige is 6 mana. Let's say I do draw a land. Do I even stop him from, like, go for the Saga, he gets a land. Still has 6 mana. I go after an Amulet, he gets an Amulet and a land. Still has 6 mana. Can't stop him from getting 6 mana, I think, if I count it right. I guess I should have kept the shock. I could have at least attacked Gran into the construct and played the shock. Would have had second lesson in the yard. Si c'est vert que la défaite de Louis. Alors c'est de ça qu'on se réjouit, c'est on n'a plus que ça à se mettre sous la dent. Je crois que je connais des gens de ma famille éloignée qui étaient potes avec Jean Sarkozy, ou qui ont même été à l'école avec lui. Oh, I should have made him scoop. 0% against Titan, somehow. Like this one? Wow, rude. Alright, shocks can go. Hero can go. Octopus form can go, probably. Assuming they sell by Scape Shift. Field of Ruin, Damping Sphere. Negate. Do I want Meltdown? Look good these games. Yeah, I'm gonna probably bring in all the consigns. Ragavan against Grazer is like very sketchy. And then I probably want to cut a land or two. 24 lands. I did get screwed. Then how many techniques do I need? I need lessons just to discard to Grand Grand. And then killing a Titan is going to be reasonable, I think. Yeah. Tapping out for Ral might be tricky. But I mean, once Grand Grand is online. I think I need the lanterns too. Was my land destructions a land destruction plan? I don't even know anymore. Does Scape Shape do anything if they don't have lantern in play? Yeah, just don't do the lanterns. And maybe I don't do the Riddlers. No, I think the consigns are really good. Alright, no win con. Just zero win con, one Shitong. And Tamiyo ulti. Just as it should be. Yeah, grand 20 hits of Grand Grand. Jude Harbinger. Ah. No, no Harbinger. If you're paying attention. Like I think once I start drawing free cards for 1 mana, I'll find a way to win the game with my random spells. I think technique's pretty easy one here. I don't want to save price, try and see if I can get him with Meltdown. But I also want to get that lesson in my yards. I think it's just too bad not to use price here, even though I don't love it. So I don't know how many basics he have. I gotta start somewhere, I guess. Probably is that for ramp him, he could have like Spelunking, which I could have negated. There's also that feels kind of bad. Like I could have consigned that. Could have consigned an amulet, but yeah, it's fine. I mean, I think I'm kind of fine still. Okay. Got a 6. Yeah, opponent is being pretty skilled right now. A little annoying. I think it's usually the blue mana, right? And I want to go after. Lesson is slightly non-favored into monitoring landfall, yeah. Another rumble. Damn, if I had another lesson in my yard, it can negate. Right, I can't even. Right, I can't even stop because of spelunking. Oh, I guess I lose. That draw was kind of insane for him. I guess in hindsight, I should have saved the price of freedom. Even as the Bajuka Bog. Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, like, almost no matter what I played. Honestly, this game, it feels like if I don't price on turn 2, I maybe have a shot. I like counter Amulet instead, and then price a bounce lands. What does it mean he's not even French but from Switzerland? Does that make him inferior or something? It's not even. What's that even supposed to mean? Got him. I only need to get rid of like. I mean, I legit win if I draw Harbinger. He doesn't know that I don't have Harbinger. Wait, does that work? No, wait. Land step for 2 mana. Dude, it actually works. I actually, I didn't even know I had an out. I didn't even know I had an out. I guess you could have Boseiju. Can I do anything about Boseiju? I mean, might as well attack, right? This price of freedom just helps it, right? He probably has Boseiju. Oh, did it literally bounce Boseiju? Good beats. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have killed the forest. They, I mean, they'll always play at least 2 or 3 forests. Negate, you can't negate Boseiju. Unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, technically, if he only has 1 basic forest or drew all the basic forests. Alright. I'm done. Honestly, I kind of like my chances after sideboards. At least on the play, I think I'm favored. These draws were just like too insane. My chance, I think I have a decent chance after sideboards.